Magandang gabi, or good evening guys, and welcome back to yet another video in Manila. In today's video we're going to be trying 3 of the most popular fast food chains here in Manila, or actually here in the Philippines, and we're currently outside SM Ora Mall, as you can see up there, because number 1 on the list today is one of the most famous fast food chains in the whole of the Philippines. You probably heard of it. It's called Jollibee, and everybody seems to love it here. You can see a Jollibee on almost every corner. There's a Jollibee here that is different to all the other Jollibees in Manila. It has a very interesting type of server that you're going to see coming up in a minute. So we're going to head in now. Number 1 on the list is Jollibee, and I will keep the second 2 a secret until we get there. So let's go. Okay, so after a little bit of wandering around and getting lost, I think I've finally found it. We've got McDonald's over here, followed by KFC, and then straight after KFC, next door to it actually, we've got Jollibee. So a little bit of competition going on here. See if there's any queue in here and if I can get myself a seat. Here we go. They got burgers, they got chicken sandwiches, they got the spaghetti, which is something I'm gonna have to try. Burger, steaks, chicken. Too many things for me to try all at once because I've got 2 more restaurants to go afterwards, but I'm gonna ask for their best recommendations and give them all a go. Mustaka Angel. Wow, that's a nice name. What is the best seller?
Chicken sandwich, sir.
Chicken sandwich. Okay. Do you do that solo with no meal?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll
It's
take.
a la carte, sir.
It's a chicken sandwich. I'll have a spaghetti.
Spaghetti soda, sir.
And what's the best dessert?
Peach mango pie.
Okay, I'll take one of those as well, please. Charles, get in the video.
For dining, sir, or take
Eat in, please. 253. There you go. Salamat. Salamat, thank you. This right here is the secret server that I was not telling you about. Place the tracker here so the Jollibot can find you, okay? Oh, okay, there we go. So, what I was keeping a secret is that this is the only Jollibee in the whole of Manila that has robots. Yo, Mister! Has robots that come and serve you your food. So, that is something straight out of Japan, if you ask me. Manila are getting up into the tech game through Jollibee. It's arrived, it's for me. It plays a little song to you. Let me see if I can grab this out without spilling it. Okay. And I guess I press finish. Thank you. I wasn't sure if that was actually for me, it was going to go straight past me. Here we go, guys. We've got the famous Jollibee spaghetti. Apparently the best seller, which is a chicken sandwich. And then we've got this tiny little peach and mango pie. So the time's come to give this thing a little bit of a taste test, I think. Got a nice glass of water for free as well, which is a nice touch. Got a little message on the receipt as well, that's nice of them. I guess we're going to start with the most interesting thing here, which is the Jollibee spaghetti. If you're from anywhere outside of Asia, then getting spaghetti in a fast food restaurant is going to seem very, very weird. But this isn't the first time actually that I've had spaghetti in a fast food restaurant. I don't actually remember where it was, but I'm pretty sure it was somewhere in Vietnam. If you've been to Asia and you've tried spaghetti, you'll know that the way they do spaghetti over here is pretty different to the way they do it back in the Western countries. So let's mix this all in, because spaghetti is better when it's all mixed. Looks like we've got some cheese, tomato sauce, and I think like sausage or something. We're gonna get a big forkful here, get a little bit of sausage on the end there. Wow. Don't know if you can see this, but it is absolutely steaming right now. Must be freshly cooked. So, here we go. Jollibee spaghetti, giving it our first try. To be totally honest, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's definitely better than the spaghetti that I had in Vietnam. So the way they do it differently over here is, instead of it being like savoury and a bit salty, kind of like how it is in Western countries, it's more of a sweet, tomatoey flavour. Not like really, really sugary, but definitely a lot more sweet than back in the Western countries. So I honestly didn't think I was going to really like this that much, I'll be totally honest, but it's not bad. Now the question is, would I come back and order this again? I think we're going to have to try the chicken sandwich to give you an answer to that question. One more forkful of this. And now we're going to move on to the piece de resistance. Let's get a little bit of open action here. See what this is like. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now, the obvious comparison here is going to be KFC, which, as you saw at the beginning, is literally right next door. So it looks like we've got some maybe mayonnaise in the top here. The chicken is looking, I wouldn't say crispy, but I'm going to say it does actually look really tasty. I've been to many fried chicken places in my time, and sometimes you look at the chicken and it's like, I'm not even sure if I can eat that. Yeah, look at this. We've got a huge slab of fried chicken in between a bun with a bit of mayo. No lettuce, which is interesting. So let's give this a taste test. Oh, that is some of the juiciest chicken I've had in a while. Usually that kind of worries me a little bit. I have had some bad experiences with undercooked chicken, but from what I can see, we're looking good here. It's just nice and juicy. I'm trying to figure out what the sauce is. I think it's just some sort of mayonnaise, but it doesn't really have much of a flavour to it. It's pretty good. Now, comparing it to KFC, the problem with KFC is that wherever you get it, it could be good, or it could be like absolutely terrible. So, this being the first Jollibee I've been to, I don't know if it's the same for Jollibee, but comparing it to KFC, I'd say it's definitely on par, if not, depending on the KFC you go to, better. I've been to some KFCs and the chicken looks like it's been hanging around for like 3 weeks. Okay, so before I try the dessert, let's give a little bit of a score rating to what I've tried so far. Spaghetti, out of a 10, it's kind of hard to compare it to anything because there's not many other places that I've been that do fast food spaghetti. But I'll give it a 7. It's actually a lot better than I was expecting. The burger, I'll give it 8. Very good, very juicy. And the final piece in the puzzle is apparently their best dessert, which is a peach and mango pie. If you've been to McDonald's before, which you probably have, this is going to look very recognizable. It's very similar to a McDonald's pie. From experience, I know that usually they are like lava inside, so hopefully I don't burn my mouth on this. Wow, look at that. Wow, that's very sweet. Well, the first bonus is that it's not like a McDonald's one, and you don't, well, as far as I can tell, you don't burn your mouth off trying to eat it. And the second thing I'm noticing is it's like half the size of a McDonald's one. Okay, I lied. I totally lied. You do burn your mouth off. Look at that. It's like lava in there. It's steaming. Oh. In terms of flavour though, again, this is much better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not a massive fan of mango flavoured things. I love peach. And to me it tastes a lot more like peach than it does mango. Jollibee. I mean, I've heard it's really good, but I was a little bit skeptical, I'll be totally honest. But I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. I'd say the burger is probably my favorite thing. Actually, no, I'm gonna change my mind. The pie was actually my favorite thing, followed by the burger, followed by the spaghetti. But we have 2 more places to go. Up next is gonna be Andox Chicken. So it's gonna be a little bit of a head-to-head between Jollibee and Andox Chicken. Salamat. Gotta find my way out of here and on to the next place, Andox Chicken. Right, there's very limited light left now as the sun has completely gone down. So hopefully you can still see me. But I think it's somewhere, this Andox is somewhere in this direction, heading towards the Fiesta Market. You probably can't even read that, it's so small. But I think it's some kind of like outdoor market with street food. So somewhere around here, pretty sure is an Andox. Right, I think I've spotted it in the distance over here. Mr. Car, how are you? You good?
Yes, sir.
What's your best seller?
Chicken, sir. Also liempo.
Also what, sorry?
Chicken. Oh, chicken. Roasted chicken.
Okay. Roasted chicken is your best seller.
Yes, sir. Also
What's-
liempo, sir. Liempo.
Liempo,
305.
is that pork?
Yes.
Okay. What's your smallest portion of roasted chicken?
The empo, sir. Quarter chicken with rice with milk.
Okay, isa packet.
For here.
Yes, please, yeah.
Drink, sir. In can. Coke, Royal, Sprite.
I'll take a Sprite, please. I'm not entirely sure what I just ordered, but I think I ordered some chicken with rice. And it's 200 pesos.
72, sir.
Oh, that's, yeah, there you go.
I received 200 pesos, sir.
Salamat.
Sir, for 5 minutes, sir.
Thank you, Salamat. So we've been given number 20, table number. They said to wait 5 minutes, which sounds like a good sign to me because that means they might be cooking it freshly. I'm still not entirely sure what I ordered. I just asked for the smallest portion of grilled chicken. So I think it comes with rice. Got myself a Sprite to wash it all down with. Salamat po. Wow, very quick. Okay, it has arrived. Here it is, guys. We've got, how much was it? It was 172 pesos. It looks like we've got maybe a quarter of a roasted chicken here and a nice little portion of rice with some gravy, I believe. First thing I'm going to say is I'm not usually a person to be eating just a grilled chicken like this, but this place has got very good reviews, so we're going to try it out. The locals know what they're talking about, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to open up the rice. We're going to get this gravy open. Wow, very interesting smell to that gravy. It's kind of like, it's got like an aniseedy taste to it. As you can see, I have taken a decent amount of chicken off this little piece that I've got here, mixed in with the rice, added some gravy all over the top. I'm not sure if this is the correct way of eating it, but here we go. Wow, it's actually a lot more flavorful than I thought it would be. It's got a very smoky flavour to it. As you could maybe see in the background, they are cooking them on like a rotisserie chicken style thing. I don't know if they're using any like herbs or spices or anything like that, but it's got a really good flavour to it. It's not dry. I mean, the obvious comparison would be to Jollibee that I've just been, but it's kind of hard to compare these two. Jollibee was like a fried chicken. This is more like a home style chicken in the oven sort of thing. The gravy is actually really good though. It's really interesting. It's like completely different to any gravy that I would have had in the UK. Something in there, I can't tell what it is. It might be pepper or aniseed or something. It's giving it a bit of like a sour taste-ish. That kind of doesn't sound very good the way I'm saying it, but it is very good, trust me. So far, I have to be honest, I've been pleasantly surprised with how good these fast food chicken places have been. For someone from a Western country like myself, this is like super cheap. It's 175 pesos, which is about £2.50. But I've had a conversation with a few taxi drivers so far who have told me that places like Jollibee and Andox are not usually places that the average person can afford to go to. So far, it's definitely a lot more simple than Jollibee, but I gotta be honest, the chicken has got more flavour to it. Obviously it's a completely different style of chicken, but yeah. If I were to give it a rating out of 10, I reckon an 8. I'm sure there's a lot more more interesting stuff on the menu that I didn't try, but I'm trying to conserve my hunger. I can only eat so much. 8 out of 10 for Andox. I'm going to try and eat as much of this as I can. We're going to get out of this super loud area. I'm not even sure if you can even hear me right now. We're going to head to our third and final fast food joint of this video. I think I've spotted the final place of the day, which is no other than Chowking. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's like a Chinese food, fast food place, popular here in the Philippines. We got dumplings, we got fried chicken again, we got halo halo and milkshakes. I'm getting pretty full now, so I have no idea what I'm going to order. Hopefully something a little bit small. Kamusta ka? What is your best seller?
Chicken Dorian, sir.
Chicken.
Dorian.
Okay. Isa paki.
About your drink, sir, iced tea, pineapple.
Iced tea? Yeah, that sounds good.
Make it medium size, sir.
Smallest one. I've already eaten 3 things in Jollibee and Andox, so I'm not that.
You're really hungry. 205, sir.
205.
205.
Okay.
Iced tea, 220, sir.
What was the name again of
Chicken Laureate. Fried
Chicken Laureate. Okay, it's fried chicken with noodles and stuff, right?
Sir, 15.
Salamat po.
This is your drink, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Your page, sir.
Sorry?
Can we follow your page?
You can, yes. Yes, I'll write it down for you. Salamat. Thank you. It's going to be a real interesting one because the whole place is absolutely rammed in here. Wow, iced tea is a great start already. I think it's lemon. It's a lot more bitter and tangy than I was expecting it to be. I'm not entirely sure what I ordered. I think it's more fried chicken with some noodles and a dumpling and something else. We'll see when it arrives. Wow, thank you. That was very fast. Salamat. Do you take this? I will do, thank you. I feel like I'm getting special service here. So let's take a little look at what we've got here. Looks like we've got more fried chicken. We got some prawn crackers. Got some sort of like sesame rice ball. We got rice and chow mein or something similar. If you're from the UK, you'll know what that is because every Chinese takeaway has it. Oh, there's also a dumpling. Little dumpling here that I forgot to mention. Biggest plate of food I've had so far out of the 3 places, so I think I'm going to struggle to finish this, but let's give it a go. It would only be right to start with the fried chicken, compare it to the other 2 places that I've just been to. It's boiling hot. Very interesting that the fried chicken can be so different in 3 different places. I mean, it's just fried chicken at the end of the day. This one's a lot more greasy than Jollibee, but it's got good flavour. Still just as juicy though. Let's get this dumpling done. It's okay. Not very hot, but can't complain, it's a dumpling. I think it's got pork inside of it, I think. A bit of rice. It's egg fried rice. It's good, but my only criticism so far is that it's kind of lacking flavour a little bit. Maybe the chow mein will redeem the whole meal. Let's give that a go. Some carrots, some chicken. Interesting. I thought I was going to enjoy that a lot more than I do. It's got kind of like a fishy taste to it. Let's give the little prawn crackers a go. Can't go wrong with prawn crackers, really, can you? It would be very hard to make a prawn cracker bad. The final thing on the plate, this thing. I'm still not entirely sure what this is. Let's cut it open. I think it's a rice ball, but it's very, it's kind of like a mochi if you've been to Japan. I'm sure someone in the comments is going to tell me how stupid I sound right now and tell me what this actually is, but let's give it a go. That is not what I was expecting at all. I don't even know how to describe that. Kind of like almondy and very chewy. I think it's made of rice, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of like a dessert actually. So chewy. I feel like if an elderly person was eating that, they might choke on it trying to swallow it.
Hi sir.
Hello.
I'm so sorry, I forgot to give you a gravy.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you. I'll take it. Thank you. Hey, we've got a surprise addition here that I didn't know was coming. Gravy, apparently. That might actually be the thing that was missing to give it all the flavour. I'm going to just pour gravy all over it. We're going to see how much better it tastes after that. It's kind of like a sweet gravy. It's not like super sweet, but comparing it to the Andox gravy, it's very, very different. I have to be honest, I think I prefer the Andox gravy. Let's give my opinion on it. Out of the 3 that I've tried today, I'd say it's probably the bottom of the list. It's not terrible. I give it like 6.5 out of 10. The noodles could have been a little bit hotter. I'm reviewing this like it's some sort of like fancy meal or something, when in fact it's just fast food. On the chicken front, I'd say Andox was the best, followed by Jollibee, followed by Chowking. But final thoughts. I'm going to give the #1 spot to Jollibee. Has to be. It's the most popular one, and for good reason. #2 goes to Andox. I thought the chicken was actually the best at Andox out of all the 3 that I went to. And unfortunately, the loser of today is going to be Chowking. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it's not somewhere that I would probably go back to again. That's just my personal opinion. I'm sure there's people out there that would love Chowking and love the food there. Maybe what I ordered wasn't actually the best thing to order, who knows. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed today's video, drop a like on it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Until tomorrow guys, I'll see you in a little bit.